Hi everyone, my name is Konstantin Fedchenko, your aviation advisor, Aviation Sales International. Today we are flying, well known to you from my previous vlog, Cessna 303. So this aeroplane is back to our showroom and will be available for sale very soon. Now we are waiting for fuel, and while we are waiting for fuel, I think I'll hop in and check the documents, emergency procedures, the performance of this aeroplane, just to remind myself about what it can do and what I should not do with it. As you all know, I prefer to review the manual emergency procedures while waiting for fuel or just for weather to clear up. Well, yeah, basically mostly I go through emergency procedures like cabin or electrical fire in flight. Oh, there is my fuel. Awesome. So let's go and refuel. Hi, good morning. I need full half gas, full here and full on the other side. I'm always checking everything. Walk around completed. Let's roll by doing this, and we close this by doing this. Okie dokie.
Cruising at altitude correction at flight level 110 in German airspace, proceeding to point Velis, which is basically just northeast of Frankfurt. Couple of words regarding this type of aeroplane. Is equipped with full de-icing systems, pitot heat, prop heat, stall heat, windshield heat. Windshield is heated only in this area, which means if you have severe icing, you will only be able to see through this small part of the windshield. It starts from here and it ends in the bottom of the windscreen. However, it is enough for IFR flying and it's certified. This plane does not have weather radar though.
580, contact Brussels 128.450, Brussels 2845, hearing 5802.
And it's time to check weather. I'm just not sure if you will hear it, but let's try. I guess we will hear Frankfurt. I go to navigation chart, click on the airport and 8 is 123.
Contact radar on 124.9.
24. 1249 Delta India Sierra 3. Bye. Radar, good day. Delta India Bravo India Sierra, level 110 to Velis, squawking 1267.
Delta India Bravo India Sierra, hello, identified you.
Okay, 12308, 123. I set it on the other, on the second radio, just because I need this radio for main communication. 123 080, and then we have to press here. This should have been on, by the way. And also makes sense to review landing performance performance of this aeroplane and the descent procedure. Descent procedure says that I should switch auxiliary pump to on, which is important. Airspeed 100 knots with flaps up, then 175 flaps 10, maximum 150 with flaps 20, and flaps 20 to full 125. Approach speed 80 to 90 knots. 80 to 90 knots, yeah, it's just below blue line. This is it. Mentally prepared for landing. Weather is clearing up in the front. To see some really good weather when I arrive to Nuremberg. As for performance of this aeroplane, is making 135 indicated airspeed with temperature minus 17. We can easily calculate our level 110 minus 17 approximately. True airspeed 150 knots. Now, with 50 knots tailwind we are making 206 knots cruising speed. This is as for performance of this aeroplane, and the consumption is approximately 55 to 60 pounds per hour of aviation gasoline, which is called avgas. I was just asked if my cabin is pressurized by the ATC. Very interesting question, unusual. I don't understand what could be the reason. I have suspicion I'm gonna have ramp check when I arrive there. I'm preparing for ILS just in case I need to perform it, because when you are too late with what you have to do, then yeah. In case of missed approach, straight ahead, so Delta November 440, which is actually 9 miles from Nuremberg. We are DME 1131, maximum 250, and go around. Altitude will be 5000. After landing, vacating to the left via Charlie or Delta or maybe even Bravo. We will see, probably will be one of these GAT stands via Juliet, then maybe Mike 4 and one of these stands. No question, no comments, Captain. Yeah, weather doesn't look good, that nice in the front, but we will see. It seems to be worsening now. I think I will switch to IFR. I will request IFR clearance, just not to fly that low for no reason. I have another 20 minutes to run and I wouldn't descend for the next 10 minutes.
München Radar Delta India Bravo India Sierra, just see some weather ahead of me. Is it possible to change to IFR from now?
Bravo India Sierra, affirm. So IFR starts right now, clear to Nuremberg via direct airline, expect flight vectors later.
IFR starts now, cleared via airline into Nuremberg. Delta India Sierra, thank you.
Yeah, it just makes sense because, yeah. Just because, I would say. Okay, then I use all anti-ice equipment. I switch on pitot heat as the first thing. It gets very cold now. When, even though I have heater working, outside now minus 20 in the shade, because when the sun is shining, it's warmer, so I decided to put gloves on. I don't want to use all the ice and equipment just because there is no such need, but yeah, probably I would have to.
Turkish 5 November Lima, München Radar, hello, hi, identified. Climb flight level 310.
Okay, now I see we pick up some ice.
7977, contact line matrice 6405, tschüss. Yeah, number 2 behind, scheduled traffic, prospect information, expected.
No problem, straight, we'll call you cancel IFR Delta India Sierra. Tower Delta India Sierra, VFR, VMC, cancel IFR, runway inside.
Delta India Sierra, Roger, Alpha cancel time 1400. Delta India Sierra, squawk 7000.
Squawk 7000, Delta India Sierra.
Delta India Sierra, confirm gear down.
We'll be down shortly, thank you very much, Delta India Sierra.
Delta India Sierra, continue on the runway to again via Delta. Delta India Sierra, Roger, vacate with Charlie and in Charlie hold position.
Hold position at Charlie, Delta India Sierra. Maybe somebody can check from outside, I mean they follow me and inform me.
Yeah, we are arranging it, the marshal is on the way.
Thank you, vacate and right, Charlie, Delta India Sierra.
Delta India Sierra, here as I see from my perspective your left tire is broken. So the marshal is on the way and we will have a look at it.
Danke, Delta India Sierra. Maybe that makes sense to check on the runway if any tire parts left there.
Delta India Sierra, we are checking the runway.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see how things look like. Hello! Not so lucky today. Flat tire. Yeah. So, what do you think? What we can do? My plan was to fly to Neustadt, and I have tire there. We can still move the aeroplane behind. No, it's not allowed to taxi with this.
No, no. Then is the front wheel.
Yeah.
We can push.
Yeah.
But this. Just a moment.
Hallo. Guten Abend. Is it possible to lift it up? Not every flight is a successful flight, but lucky I go from the runway. I feel like boom, boom, boom. I think better I go from the runway because if I'm stupid, I stop on the runway. But what do you want to put under? This one. This is the waiting area.
A little area at 30 and 40, and we want lift off with a. I need on this. We lift it a little bit off, and then we can put.
Should be okay, yeah. The only thing I can do is just sit and wait. It's cold outside. Push forward, so called. an adventure. Paperwork.
Okay, this
Uh,
is
my
your
pass-
cappuccino.
Best police in the world. Bringing coffee. And the nicest.
Also SB-technisch ist eigentlich immer das gleiche. Nur halt, ja, meistens, je nachdem wie die alte Saal ausschmücken muss.
Liam, get me out, please. How are you? Nice to see you guys. Yeah, this could not be inflated back. Like new. It's like new. This is the end of this story. The job is done. Time to celebrate.